Don't you ever in your mother life dim your light, but no.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode here on The Bridge Reacts, and I'm your host here on the channel, Marcus. Thank you so much for stopping by to see another episode here on The Bridge, where we're talking about good things, we're talking about great things, we're also talking about positive things as well. Here on The Bridge, we're trying to decrease the divorce rate, adding to long-lasting relationships and marriages, having both parents in the household, having the parents heal, grow, and learn together, showing that to the children as well so they can be great assets to society, great assets to community as well, and building us and building that bridge between us. If you like what we talk about here on the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button and notification bell as well. Welcome to the channel. And a big shout out to all the viewers, all the subscribers, all the individuals who are checking in. And we are closer to our goal. Since I've dropped this video, we're going to do a two-part today. Surprise! On our goal to hit 500 subscribers by the end of this year, entering into 2025. So please subscribe if you like what we do here, what we talk about. Join the army here on The Bridge. Become a bridge builder here on the channel. If you subscribe, we really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Today's topic, we're doing something a little bit different. We're talking about when it comes to dimming your light and not doing that. Not allowing anyone to lower your vibration. We are trying to vibrate high, and that's not a grift. We're over here trying to be better individuals, be better sons, daughters, be better fathers, mothers, be better cousins, sisters, and brothers, right? The best way to do that is to vibrate high, to heal and grow, to learn from mistakes, to pass on the right message, to be someone that is inspiration versus someone who is being a deterrent from growth and vibrating high. That's what we're trying to do here. So if you like that, please let us know in the comment section how you feel about this video. One big part of this, I put a lot of bullet points. We're just going to kind of go down the list or the line of the bullet points. The first part of this, embrace your authenticity. And what I mean by that, just staying true to yourself, setting the foundations for healthy relationships. So being who you truly are. No need to fake things. No need to put on a facade up front. Your true character is who you are behind closed doors, not just what you present to everyone else in the world or what's in front of the camera or how I'm being right now. This is my authentic self. But if you actually got to know me, shout out to all my real friends out there, family members as well, you would know who I truly am. You can kind of find out by watching more videos. A lot of individuals these days, it seems as though being authentic is just, it's too hard to do. And some of the most healthy things in life are hard to do. And just being true to who you are, not allowing yourself to, in a sense, code switch, not allowing yourself to low or dim your vibration or your light for anyone else so you can meet them halfway. They need to elevate and catch up to you. I'm not saying to dispose of anybody, any individual who you love, you care about, and you hold close to your heart, but not allowing yourself to have to stoop down to meet them halfway. They need to rise up to you, and it is your job, if you really do care about them and if you really want to see them get to your level, to encourage them and hopefully help them by, discussing, having these conversations, nonviolent communication. Spoilers. Next bullet point I wanted to talk about is vibration and attraction. Basically what you vibrate, you're going to attract as well, like the law of attraction. And I forgot who the author was, but I've read a little bit about that book. I've seen the movie or the documentary, but basically your energy is attracting like-minded individuals, and lowering it leads to misaligned connections. So if you are lowering your vibration, even if it's just for a little while, just so you can meet someone halfway, what is that going to do? Are you really being authentic? Back to bullet one. Are you being the individual who you want to be and elevate to? If you are someone who is dimming their light just so you can meet other people, and then you are now attracting individuals who are no longer your highest self, who you're trying to become in the first place, who you really are, your authentic being. So not allowing yourself to, in a sense, vibrate lower for anyone else, kind of like the main topic of this whole video, but just staying authentically to yourself, and you will attract those other individuals who are also being very authentic, and they also want to vibrate high as well. If I start sweating, the sun is beaming right on me, but it's good for the melanin, so it's okay. The next bullet point I wanted to talk about is self-worth is non-negotiable, and that's real. Compromising your light diminishes your value in the relationship. So very similar to the last talking point. If you are allowing yourself to compromise that light, if you are allowing yourself to dim that vibration or lower your frequency, in a sense, if we're talking about frequencies, vibrations, I'm not trying to be all, frequency and vibration. You know what I'm saying though? Like everything, there is a frequency, there is an energy. Like if you touch something, you put it down, you left some of your energy on that. Energy can't be created nor destroyed, right? It is just transferred in a sense, right? It just moves around. And if you are compromising your light just so you can meet somebody, what is that doing for you? It should be a non-negotiable. Then again, I'm not trying to say erase people out of your life who isn't really, there yet, in a sense, because I wasn't there yet. I have people in my life or who I talk to or who were in my life, and they were in a much higher frequency than I was. I was much lower, and either they have moved on and now I get it, or they stuck around and now we really connect. And it's just like you're meeting someone for the first time, but it seems like it's very familiar at the same time. It's pretty interesting. The next bullet point, basically halfway through this, but the next bullet point, setting boundaries with love. We've made a video before about boundaries. We're talking about, making sure that you can tell people how to treat you. You need to teach people that. You need to teach people how to treat you, because people are only going to treat you the way that you allow them to treat you at the end of the day. So if you are putting boundaries and they cross those boundaries, you correct them, you tell them about it, and they still cross it, then maybe they're not for you. Maybe they shouldn't be in your life in the first place. If they don't respect your boundaries at all, they feel offended by you setting boundaries. They feel offended for you even wanting to be treated better than the way they want to treat you, or however they want to treat you. They probably shouldn't be in your life. They probably are not nowhere near, where you're at, your vibration, your frequency, where you're supposed to be. And maybe they're just not there yet. I'm not saying that person's a bad person. I truly don't think that us as human beings are inherently evil. I think we have capabilities of being evil and being good. But I think there's greatness all within us. And we need to find that. And we need to heal whatever wounds, whatever experiences we cross paths with other individuals out here, man. I mean, everyone has their own journey. And we might have met them in a certain part of their journey where they're not really the hero yet. They're the villain. And they might be the villain in your life journey. That doesn't make them a bad person at the end of the day, right? One of my last few bullet points, I want to kind of skip around a little bit, but inspire growth in others. Kind of what I was talking about, I think in the second or third bullet point, just inspiring growth for others, maintaining your light and encouraging those around you to rise to your level. Again, not just weeding out individuals who might not be there yet, but encouraging them to uplift themselves. Maybe show them an article, show them a book, a podcast, a YouTube channel, being able to speak life into them, love into them, not just setting boundaries, but also being able to, plant that seed for them to grow. Maybe you're not the one that's going to water that seed, but at least you can plant it. Someone else may, water that seed and they blossom and bloom to that individual, their higher frequency, their best self. And maybe you set the groundwork for that. And it doesn't mean you need to go around taking credit and saying like I'm the reason why. It's none of that, but it's just still like a lot of us need that. A lot of us aren't there yet. Even, individuals who may be much older than you, twice your age, they might not be there yet. And it's okay. That's fine. If you really care about them, if you really appreciate what they are in your life to a degree, or who they are in your life to a degree, and you would at least want to plant that seed or water that seed, wherever they are at in their growth. You want to at least be a part of that, so that way they can at least elevate, whether if it's in your life or for someone else's life, because maybe someone else might need that person if it's not you, right? And one of the last things I wanted to kind of talk about, be a mirror, not a shadow. What I mean by that, reflecting love and growth instead of conforming to expectations. That hit hard for me because I feel as though I used to try to put people into a box or try to fit them into a certain box to a degree. And this is how I want to see my life kind of like organized in a sense. And I feel as though when it comes to like friendships, relationships, parents, or some kind of like, platonic relationship, like it felt like it was necessary for me to put people in those boxes and they had to kind of fit in that box. And don't get me wrong, I have grace and I am very understanding as a person. Not everyone's going to fit completely, perfectly within whatever box I try to put them in back then. But I still would want them to, in a sense, conform to that. So it made sense in my mind and I knew what the relationship was, if that makes sense. And that's not right. At the end of the day, you need to let people be who they truly are, authentically them. And if it just doesn't align, that doesn't mean you need to just like close them off of your life unless they are truly a hindrance to your life or they're negative and they're not allowing you to continue to, grow and elevate. They're not, speaking love and life into you. They're just being a negative force or an energy sucker, a leech. We can make a video about that soon, when we're talking about topics like this, or we're creating content when I'm not really watching content, but I'm just talking about subjects, leeches, and individuals who like to suck the energy out of you and all the joy and try to bring you down with them and lower your vibration. Keep them out your life. Absolutely don't let them be in your life for sure. And those are those shadow people. And don't be a shadow, be a mirror is that last point. Literally, you want to make sure that you are reflecting that love and being real with them. That's what it's all about. And that's and doing all these things, having all these bullet points in this order specifically too, is what's showing actual true love and like real connections with individuals, whether if it is platonic, whether if it's romantic, whether if it's just, within yourself. Are you able to do that? Are you able to grow within yourself, not just for other people, other relationships, but like just as a person, as an individual? But those are my thoughts. It's a shorter video. I just wanted to kind of, throw that out here on the channel, and it just kind of spoke to me. I spoke to my lady not too long ago, earlier today, and it just made me think about this topic, and I really wanted to put it on the channel and have that conversation. You guys let me know in the comment section. Let me know if you like, once again, content like this versus the actual reaction to videos. I'm just trying to be a little bit more original versus reacting, and giving my comments and final thoughts towards the end, even though I do like that. It's a nice structure for me, but I want to put you guys in a box. So tell me what you think, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Happy New Year to you. You and your family, you guys be safe out there on the roads. It's a new year, it's a new start. Incorporate whatever new plans, game plans for life, for connections, for self-growth. Implement them, use ChatGPT. It's gonna help you out a lot. It's not a sponsor, but we can do better. We can vibrate high, we can be better, we can elevate. Let's do it. That's what it's all about. That's how we can build that bridge. That's how we can be better when it comes to communities, relationships, connections, right? So let's do it.